Wow, look at all this cool fancy equipment. You got a teleprompter, got a boom mic, got all the fancy lighting. Wow, this is really official. Wonder what all this is for.
I'm upset.
Timrick, why are you upset?
50,000 on my head, that's disrespect.
So offended that you had to double check?
Alright, let's not go any further and test the algorithm, okay?
But seriously, I'm upset because my fancy custom-made news desk isn't here so I can do BS News.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I mean, you could just use this white table.
It's not the same.
No, don't feel that bad.
No, yeah, Timrick, it's okay. Hey, Elmo, how about we gather up the old crew, the old BS News crew,
Okay.
and we can prove to Timrick that we can do just as good of a job with BS News, even without some fancy, cool, custom-made desk that didn't arrive on time. Why didn't it arrive on time?
Okay.
Go grab the guys, okay, Elmo? Let's do this. Good evening and welcome to BS News, where tonight's top story is your priority. I'm your host, Doug News Anchorman, and here's tonight's first story, cars. Almost everyone has one, and whether you use yours to go shopping, to get to work, or even go to school, it's safe to say that no one uses theirs to drive across large bodies of water, because that's not how cars work. Tonight we go to the streets to talk to two guys who say otherwise. Our field reporter Kermit the Frog has more on this story. Meet Tommy Turbo and Peter Piston, two car enthusiasts from Phoenix, Arizona, who believe that if you're a good enough driver and move fast enough in your car, you can drive right over water no matter how big or deep the body of water is. And we are standing here live now with Tommy Turbo and Peter Piston to tell us more about their gravity-defying cars.
It's fast as You see these tires? Those are water tires. They are specifically made to make friction on the water so you can glide as well. You see this? This is a hood covering a fast motor. And you know what that motor does?
What does it
Makes
do?
it water compatible. Give me that, you weenie.
Hey, give me my microphone back.
You see all these tiny little rust spots? That just proves, I have evidence on my hood. The little rust specks of just water drifting, drag, track, anything you can think of. I own the water. Boats.
Sir, give me my microphone back. Why are you guys holding energy drinks?
We like to go fast, and you gotta have the fuel to do it. We're like cars, and to matter to drive cars, you gotta have the fuel.
Okay, so back to explaining how your cars can actually drive on water. That's not how cars work, as you guys may or may not know. So can you explain to the viewers why your cars can defy gravity?
We got the bald tires, the big ponies under the motor, and we got our fuel, all right?
Speed is all you need. Honestly, no one can outrun me. I
Sir,
outrun
you're
everybody.
shaking. You're actually shaking with the
I
microphone
am
right now.
full of speed.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and have them prove to us how their cars can actually drive on top of water. They say they have evidence, but I don't believe them. So we're going to now take you to a live field experiment where these guys will prove to us that cars can drive on water. All right, so Tommy Turbo had just started his car, and he's about to defy gravity and prove everybody wrong that people can drive cars on water. And apparently Peter Piston has told me that the secret to have their water tires repel water is to spray water on the tires. It's a miracle. Nobody would have ever thought that that's how water works. So here we go. We're gonna watch this feat in action. Let's see what happens. As you can see, the water is now in place and he's about ready to do this dangerous feat. Look at this dangerous feat. Oh my God! He just defied gravity! He just defied gravity and drove over water! He has proved everybody wrong. Here he comes with his victory lap. Sir, do you have anything to add?
I told you I could do. Mom, Dad,
Do you have anything else to add before we send it back to the studio?
15,000 likes on this video, and I will personally take my precious baby and drive the entire Atlantic Ocean.
If we can get 15,000 likes on this video, he'll drive his car across the entire Atlantic Ocean. And I want to see him do that. Hit 15,000 likes because that's not how cars work. Back to you in the studio, Doug. Thank you, Kermit. I hope we can reach 15,000 likes on this video. I really want to see Tommy Turbo drive that car over the Atlantic Ocean. Now let's move on to our next portion of the video, the financial segment. With stocks going up and down recently more than ever before, you have to rely on the smartest people in the industry to guide you to success. That's why we now send you to our two smartest experts in stocks, Joey and Elmo. Take it away, guys.
All right, Elmo, thank you for joining me here in my penthouse suite. What kind of questions do you have for me?
What's the point of stocks?
Make money, Elmo. Do you not know what stocks are?
Well, I mean, I just take people's money, and mess it up. You see that?
All right, that's what happens, guys, if you listen to Elmo here. So I'm going to show you and teach you how to make money. So
So you're here to be better than me? that what this is?
You guys want to make money or not, okay?
No, you don't want to make money from him. You want this.
No,
This
I'm
one.
wondering why you guys call this BS News now. You know, does it stand for something? God damn.
I don't know.
Okay, so the S&P 500, you know, the Tesla might be added to it, so
Blah,
we gotta
blah,
take a
blah.
look at
Blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah.
Do you have something to say?
Yeah, I do.
What?
Those shades are fake.
Anyways, guys, so the S&P 500, you know, we gotta continue with that. The
Who has
Tesla.
an Apple Watch? What? I bet you back them
This
too.
is diamond encrusted, black diamond encrusted. Do you want to drive a Lamborghini like this?
Yeah, those are Lamborghini keys, kid.
So anyway, guys, you're going to invest in Bed Bath & Beyond. You know, that's a great
Why?
company. We got 30.
What's Bed Bath & Beyond got to offer, huh?
Shut the hell up!
Ow!
You see this money?
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow!
Anyways, guys. God.
Throw money at me. I'll throw my money at you.
This is shredded.
You know
This
what?
doesn't have
I'll
any
take over
value.
this show. You should definitely use cruise lines.
Cruise lines?
Yeah,
Elmo,
cruise lines,
nobody's traveling.
Airplanes are great. Oil
Elmo,
companies. You need to buy a new car. What?
Listen, nobody's traveling right now, Elmo. Have you heard about the bug?
No.
This guy.
That's all lies. Who knows about that? Fine, teach me something, Mr. Professional. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You can't because you suck at your job and you can't ever do anything right because you're a loser.
All right, Elmo, get out of my multi-million-dollar house then, and let's not have you ever come here again. Thank you. Anyways, that's it for the financial segment. Ignore everything that Elmo has told you guys.
Don't ignore me.
Buy Tesla. We got Bed Bath & Beyond. Multi-million-dollar companies out here making big moves. Back to you, Doug.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that wonderful financial advice. Now we take a break in the action to go check in on the sports with our world-class, award-winning sports analyst, Tyler. Tyler, take it away.
Thanks, Doug. So as you can see for sports, there's nothing going on. No basketball, no NBA, no NFL, no MLB. We ain't got because of this bug going around. I got my friend here. What do you think about that?
I'm pretty new to this world, but apparently sports are like everything to everybody around here. Am I getting too close to the camera here? Yeah, there's no sports. There's a empty basketball court. Am I doing good? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm new to this world. Here, you take it back over. I don't know what the I'm doing here.
I don't know what that was, but let's make a deal. I want sports back. I'm tired of not playing sports. I'm tired of you guys not wearing masks. I'm tired of you guys being irresponsible. I want sports back. I'm going to lose my job. Let's do this together. Be responsible. Back to you, Douglas.
Okay, kind of had a little bit of a breakdown at the end, but had some valid points. Let's move on and check in with our weather girl, Deborah, who is going to tell us what to expect outside right now. Deborah, how's the weather looking out there?
It's hot.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. It's a scorcher out there. Always fantastic reporting from Deborah. Now I'm being told that we have to send you to a short commercial break before we continue with BS News. We'll be right back.
Are you bored and have nothing to do? Are you looking for something new and fun to keep you entertained? Sounds like you could use a sploosh ball. Sploosh! It's definitely not a bunch of tin foil mushed up into a ball. It's the sploosh ball. Sploosh! Bounce it. Sploosh! Flush it. Sploosh! Microwave it. Boom! I mean, sploosh! Playing video games to pass the time can be fun, but with all those buttons on the controller, it can get confusing on what you need to do. Sploosh Ball, on the other hand, has no buttons and is super easy to use. No more achy video game fingers for this guy. Buy it now for 14 easy payments of $549.67 plus shipping and handling. And if you order within the next 20 minutes, we'll even throw in an additional sploosh ball so you can sploosh with your friends. Now you can sploosh with your family, friends, and even your clumsy stepsister.
Deborah, help! I'm stuck.
Sploosh! So what are you waiting for? Call now!
Sploosh Ball is not liable for any stepsisters that are stuck or any damages that are caused by your dumbass sticking a ball of tinfoil in a microwave. Hi guys, Are You Super Cereal here. While the last commercial for Sploosh Ball was a good one, I'm here to tell you about an even better product that I've covered before and the sponsor of today's video, the Ridge Wallet. The Ridge Wallet is a sleek and stylish new wave design wallet that I've been proudly using ever since my old Gabucci wallet started to crack on me. It's a low profile wallet that holds up to 12 cards and is made of an RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. I sure know that comes in handy for me when Kermit and Elmo are trying to steal my money every day.
today. There's over 30 colors and styles to choose from, and I currently have the carbon fiber finish, which I think looks amazing. 30,000 5-star reviews, a lifetime warranty, and a 45-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can purchase one and try it out, and if you don't 100% like it, you can return it with no questions asked. So be sure to use my link in the description for 10% off your purchase and free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/supercereal and use code supercereal at checkout for the last wallet you'll ever need. Welcome back, and thank you to Sploosh Ball and Ridge Wallet for sponsoring this video. Two solid products that BS News is proud to present. Now let's switch gears for a second and go to our next segment highlighting a local food vendor who is making a killing with his delicious meat. We now go live to the streets where Doug News Anchorman has more on this delicious story. Thanks, Doug. I am now standing here live with the 10-time reigning, defending world champion chef, Chef Big Slick. How you doing, Chef Big Slick?
10-time reigning champion. I'm doing well.
He's doing really good. And today, I guess you have a treat for us. Do you want to show us your meat? I think he wants to show us his meat. He's talked a lot about his world-famous meat that everybody can't stop putting in their mouth. Can you tell us more about this meat?
Yeah, it's Chef Big Slick's big meat. Very slick, and it's very big.
It's the Big Slick meat that everyone's talking about. And I hear you actually just started up a new restaurant. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Patent pending, Chef Big Slick's. Trademarked as well. Copyrighted. Don't forget that. You come at me, I'll come at you.
He's had many, many men and women lining up to put his Big Slick meat in their mouths. Would you care us to show us your meat? Because I think everybody in this world is just wanting to know the question, can we see your meat, your delicious Big Slick meat?
Everybody loves my meat, and yeah, I'll show you my big meat right here.
He's gonna show us his meat now. Watch this. Let's look at this. Wow, look at that Big Slick meat. That is some juicy meat, man. That's impressive. Well, Big Slick, thank you for showing us your meat today. Do you have anything else to add for your Big Slick meat?
I love showing people my meat. Come down to Chef Big Slick's big meat. People love my meat. Women love my meat. Children love my meat.
Chef Big Slick? I had your meat in my mouth last night. It was so juicy. Oh my God.
You heard it here, folks. Thank you, Big Slick, for showing us your meat today. Do you beat your meat too, right?
Yeah, I beat it, I rub it, I pat it down.
Tenderizes his meat nice and good, and has some nice seasoning to it. You know, that little zest.
I'm at the security. That was.
All right, well, that's it for Chef Big Slick's meat. Go buy some Big Slick meat and put his meat in your mouth, and be sure to beat it too. Back to you, Doug. Thanks, Doug. That sure was some tasty reporting. Now, before we get into the last story of tonight, let's take you to what's coming up next after BS News on BSN Network, My Strange Addiction. Let's take a look.
Coming up on My Strange Addiction, Sean has eaten 4 Eggo waffles with peanut butter and real maple syrup every day for the last 15 years. Now let's see what happens to him when he doesn't get his fix.
Hey, who the ate all my waffles? There's at least 4 of them left. What the You know how I eat waffles every day. I'm tired of people taking my and I'm out of syrup too. Are you kidding me?
You got Aunt Jemima.
Get that out of here.
Hey,
I don't want any of that.
Down.
What?
Pancakes.
You kidding me? Are you crazy? Now I sure know I'm gonna stick around after the show. That guy really looks like he has one strange waffle addiction. Now the final story of tonight is a new segment we like to call 60 Seconds, where we had an exclusive interview of a popular social media figure. Doug News Anchorman has more with this interview. Thank you for joining us on our new segment called 60 Seconds, where we ask the hard-hitting questions in the span of 60 seconds. We are sitting here now with the one, the only, Best in Class. Nice to meet you, Mr. Class.
Hey, nice to meet you, but you know, we're on a first name basis here. Mr. Class is my father. You can just call me Best.
Oh, thank you, Best.
Yeah, no, of course.
My first question is, how is it being a famous Instagram model?
Oh, it's just fantastic. Taking pictures has always been my thing. Growing up, you know, I just took pictures all the time, you know, my mom in the toilet.
Oh, sure.
My dad on the toilet. I have a toilet thing.
Okay.
You know, my uncle on the toilet, everyone on the toilet.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get a picture after the show of you on the toilet.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no problem.
Of course, okay, cool.
Now, you recently tweeted out, I don't think tomatoes should be allowed to be a fruit. We all know they're vegetables. Do you
Why would you say something so controversial, so brave?
To be honest, it's because like, you know, when you're booing somebody at a show, it's like you're throwing tomatoes. You're not throwing like apples,
Right.
Or oranges. You know,
Apples would hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tomatoes, they're soft little.
Okay, well, glad you cleared that up. That was a pretty controversial tweet.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you just gotta say what you gotta say.
Yeah, exactly.
And my last question here, the paparazzi recently caught up with you at Chuck E. Cheese and quoted you as saying, "Feed me dope, I started seeing ghosts, now I'm off of the porch. I'm skipping court, skip to my loo, trapping is a sport. Okay, fish butter, chicken cutter, Maserati, we get mozzarella." Do you care to elaborate on that and what you meant by that?
What can I say? It gets real out here, man, you know?
It does?
That's all I gotta say about
That's all you gotta say?
Oh, of course.
Now, when you see ghosts on porch, do you really have to get off of the porch, or are they like hostile?
Well, to be honest, like I watch a lot of Ghost Adventures.
Okay.
And so like, you know, if I see a ghost, I'm gonna run because that's like the smartest thing.
Call Zach Bagans.
Yeah, I don't have any like EVP type technology or anything
That's
like that,
true.
you know, so maybe
That's
calling
true.
him next time would be a better idea.
Safe bet.
Oh, of course.
Safe bet.
Easy.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for 60 seconds. Thank you for joining us on our inaugural 60-second segment.
No problem.
Back to you, Doug. All right, that concludes this episode of BS News. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to slap that like button so we can hit 15,000 likes and see Tommy Turbo drive his car all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. I've been your host, Doug News Anchorman. BS News out.